Hey guys, so I'm redoing this video. I just did this video and it's like 20 minutes long. So anyway, I'm 27 weeks and 2 days today. First of all, ignore my hair. It's not actually that bad, but it's really windy outside and I got back about half an hour ago, I think. So, but anyway, it's kind of messy. And yeah, so this is the last week of the second trimester. So Saturday, I'll be in my third trimester, which is kind of crazy because that's the last trimester, like, and then it's over. I'm so happy about that though. I'm kind of both. Like, I have days where I'm up and down. I don't want to sound like, sorry, I've got the itchy eyes. My allergies are playing up big time today. Some days I'm happy that the pregnancy's going to be over, and other days I'm not. Like, some days I enjoy pregnancy and some days I don't. But anyway, I'm sure most pregnant people have their ups and downs with pregnancy. But I am glad that I've only got like 12 weeks, hopefully, or a few weeks here or there left. Yeah. Anyway, so my weight and measurements. My belly measurements, I'm now 39 inches exactly, and I always measure around my belly button. For a few weeks I didn't gain anything, so now I have gained a whole inch from last week. My weight, I've now gained a total of 19 pounds, which apparently is fine. I have a weight gain app, which I do every week, and I'm still on track. But I am, when I see the midwife, which was meant to be this week, but I can't because she's fully booked, so I have to see her next week instead, a week late from what I'm meant to, but I can't do anything about that because she's fully booked. And I've got the glucose test and stuff, so my next pregnancy vlog will be next Thursday. So yeah, if you're expecting it on the Monday like usual, which I know I didn't do one this last week, but it'll be up next Thursday or Friday instead, because obviously I'm seeing the midwife Thursday, so I'll just update about the appointment on that day as well. But I'm going to ask about my weight gain because over the last 2 weeks, actually, I've gained 5 pounds in 2 weeks. And apparently, I was looking up, you know, like different, like pregnancy sites and things, and it does say a sign to worry is, obviously they have the usuals like bleeding and, you know, the normal stuff that you would worry about, but it also said you should worry if you've gained more than 6 pounds in a month, which I have. More than that. No, Kai. Go and find Moo. Where's Moo? There he is. Oh, is he in the box? He's in there. I'm going to be distracted because Kai is grumpy. Because he didn't have a nap today. Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to ask her about that because it does say to worry, which I don't know why. So if anybody knows why you're meant to worry, then please let me know. But I haven't done anything different, so I don't know why I've gained such an amount in a short space of time. But currently I am on track. Like, I haven't gained too much or too little weight, but it's just that is the part that I'm worrying about. Over the last few weeks I've gained a big amount of weight when you're only meant to gain £1 a week. So yeah, that's kind of worrying, I suppose, and just strange because I haven't changed my eating habits at all. But yeah, so we'll ask that when I see her. General symptoms, my pelvis, nothing new there. Heartburn, which I get generally in the mornings. I get heartburn. I haven't yet had it at night, luckily, because that stops you sleeping, obviously. But generally when I get it, it's because I've had, I have ocean spray, which is, I have the cranberry and, it's cranberry and something else, I'm not sure what else. It's acidic because it's a fruit juice drink. So I always get it after I have that, or if I have a big meal for breakfast. So if I have dippy eggs, then I'll get it, whereas if I just have a bowl of cereal I won't get it. So it kind of varies, but I generally get it in the morning. And then I normally cancel out and have a glass of milk and it will go away. Like, whenever I have heartburn, all I do is have a few sips of milk or a glass of milk, depending on how bad it is, and it will go away. I have got Rennie tablets, which you're allowed to take when you're pregnant, but I don't want to take them. So I try milk first, and if it's that bad and milk hasn't helped, then I'll take them, but I haven't had to take them yet, luckily. But yeah, heartburn. Hunger is the same. I'm always hungry, so I'm actually going to have a snack in a minute, and so is Kai, because he'll want something as well. But I now eat every 2 hours. I have to eat every 2 hours, otherwise my stomach goes empty and then nothing fills me up. So as long as I keep topping my stomach up with food, I feel okay. Otherwise, if it goes empty, then I'm pretty much screwed and nothing fills me up. So I have to keep topping my stomach up all day. What else? Sleep is the same, on and off. Last night was really, really bad, but now I've been using my pregnancy pillow. My sleep's been better. I tend to wake up once or twice, whereas last night I didn't use it because I just forgot to do it. And I woke up, I was literally awake all night, on and off. So that does help. What else? Oh, now a new thing that has happened. I don't really have frequent urination when I'm just inside the house, like all day. I suppose I go more than I would if I wasn't pregnant, but it's not like every hour or something stupid like that. Depends how much I drink. But as I do try and drink enough fluids, because you are meant to, but that's not getting too bad at the minute. It's when I leave and walk somewhere. It's like as soon as I get up or stand up, I need the toilet. Whenever I go out, like I went out earlier with Kai into town, and I needed a toilet straight away. Even though I went before I leave the house, I always go toilet. But it doesn't make a difference. As soon as I start walking, it's like the gravity, I don't know, it's like the baby pushes on my bladder while I'm walking, and then I need the toilet. And that happens every time I do anything, stand up or walk anywhere, that happens. Which is really annoying, because I go to the toilet and it's like, and then as soon as I leave, I need to go toilet again. It's just annoying, but yeah. I think that's it for symptoms, really. Bras, I never mentioned this, but bras have always been uncomfortable since I hit the 2nd trimester, I think. They've just been really uncomfortable. I just don't like bras at all. I hate them. Even I've got one maternity bra, which is actually getting too small, because my bras are actually, the bra I'm wearing doesn't even fit me. But I don't want to constantly live in, obviously I can't live in one bra because you have to wash them. So when my maternity bra is being washed, I can only wear my normal bras, which don't fit. My maternity bra fits better because it's shaped better for obviously being pregnant and everything, but my actual bras, they're the same size, but they just don't fit. They fit, but they're uncomfortable, and because they're wired obviously, and I fall out of them, so it's not really good, and it's just getting worse because obviously you do grow a lot when you're pregnant. You tend to go up like 2 cup sizes, 1 or 2 cup sizes when you're pregnant. I don't know what I am now, because last time I got measured was 4 or 5 weeks ago, I think. I think 4 weeks ago, but I'm getting measured again when I'm about 33, 34 weeks, because that's when I'm going to get my hospital bag stuff from Mothercare, so I'm just going to get measured at the same time. But bras are so uncomfortable. Even my maternity bra is uncomfy. It's comfier, obviously, because it's not wired and it's more supportive, but I just don't know. It's just, I feel really uncomfortable. And my back is getting worse. I don't know if it's because of the extra weight that you carry, obviously your belly and then your chest, because you do obviously gain on your chest. It's like the extra weight. Sometimes I get backache up the top, sometimes it's at the bottom, but backache I always have, pretty much. But yeah, bras are always uncomfortable. I'm not sure if many people talk about that, but they are really uncomfortable. Even maternity bras are. They're better, obviously, but I just dislike bras. Yeah, I think that's it for symptoms. I'm trying to be quick because this video was so long last time. I'm not sure if I mentioned everything. I have written stuff down, but I'm not sure if I put everything on this list. I think that's it. I have now actually got dry skin on my belly. I think that's just from it growing. It's not exactly, it itches sometimes, but I do actually now, every time I have a bath, I always apply bio oil to my belly. I can't apply it to my thighs because this stupid ringworm, which I haven't mentioned about for a while. I have been prescribed, it's just normal Canesten cream, which you would use for thrush, which a doctor said I can use, because obviously you can use that when you're pregnant, but it's done nothing. Like, I need to go back to the doctors actually, because they did say if it hasn't gone within 2 weeks, and it's been nearly 3 weeks now, then you have to go back, which is so much hassle to me, but it hasn't done anything. It's still there, it looks exactly the same, it's just as big. It is quite big as well. It's about this big, the circle. Kai's is gone on its own, but mine will not go. And I've been using this cream, meant to apply it twice a day, which I've been doing. It doesn't look any different. It has stopped itching actually, but it looks the same. It's still the same size. I haven't gone down, so I do need to go back to the doctors, but I'm just going to ask the midwife when I see her, to be honest, which is next week. But I'll just ask her and just say that I have been prescribed Canesten cream, but it hasn't done anything, so do I make an appointment with the doctor or what? I mean, I'll ask her, but she'll probably just say make an appointment with the doctor, but because obviously if I'm seeing her anyway, I might as well ask. But that's annoying because my stretch marks on my thighs are the ones I hate the most because they're so bad, but I cannot apply it to my thighs because I have this ringworm on my thighs where my stretch marks are, so I can only apply it on my belly. But my belly, because of the dry skin, obviously it's not as itchy as it would be, because I am applying this bio oil every time I have a bath. After my bath I'll apply it all over my belly to stop the itching and everything. Otherwise I would apply it to my thighs as well, but I can't, so this stupid ringworm goes away, which is really frustrating. And it's annoying as well because obviously it's now colder, so I don't wear shorts in bed. But even if I wanted to wear shorts in bed, I can't because I'm worried that, because it's not covered, if it touches the bed sheets, it can go on the bed sheets and then you can transfer it somewhere else. It's so contagious, and I mean, luckily that hasn't happened yet. It just worries me, really, but I'm sure it's fine, but I've had it for so long now and it's not going away, so it's really frustrating me. That's the only thing that's really annoying me, to be honest. And it does itch if I don't apply the cream. Like, if I forget to, it will itch. It just won't go away, so it's really frustrating. So yeah, I'll probably have to go back to the doctors because it hasn't gone. Anyway, that's pretty much it for pregnancy stuff. Baby names, we don't have a name picked out, I suppose. The only name that we're agreeing on is Charlie, so if you can't hear me, so we're just calling him Charlie for now until if we find another name, then we'll call him something else, but for now it's that. His movement is the same as it has been for a while. He's like really, really active. He was going nuts last night. He hasn't actually been active at night for ages, like completely opposite to Kai, because Kai was always asleep all day and then really active at like when I go to bed, and he would literally, sometimes Kai would be up at 12, 1 in the morning going nuts, like having a party, it seemed like, in my belly. Whereas this baby, he is active throughout the whole day, but not as active at night, so kind of opposite to Kai. But recently he's been really active at night. Like last night when I went to bed, he was going crazy, but not for as long as Kai did. So, but because he's picked up on my eating habits, because I eat every 2 hours and I always eat roughly around the same time. Like dinner is always at 5 because Kai has dinner at 5. If not, it's because we're doing something else, but generally I don't do a lot, so it's, you know, I'm not out anywhere, so it normally is always at 5. And I always eat with Kai, so literally when I start dishing up dinner, he'll start moving around, so he knows, it's like he knows when food is coming. When was it, last week when I did the shopping, because my mum helped me, I didn't actually get to eat dinner till 7:30, because we were out so long, and by the time I got back and bathed Kai and got him to bed, I didn't actually eat till 7:30, and the whole time my dinner was cooking, the baby, he was literally going nuts, moving around like crazy, because obviously it's probably angry, to be honest, because I hadn't eaten when I was meant to. He's probably going crazy thinking I wasn't actually going to eat, but yeah, he does now. He knows, it's like he knows when I'm meant to eat, so even if I forget to eat, he'll remind me, sort of thing. So it's actually kind of good. It's like my own personal alarm to remind me to eat, because he will move around when I'm meant to eat. But I assume that happens to most people if they eat at a certain time, if you don't one day, then the baby kind of picks up on it and is like, well, where's the food? Like, you know, because that's what he does. And especially like this morning, he was moving around, because normally I have breakfast. Well, it depends when Kai's up, I suppose, but normally between 8 and 8:30, me and Kai will eat breakfast. But Kai wasn't up till gone 9 today, so I didn't actually eat breakfast until gone 9. So he was moving around again, because obviously he was like, well, where's food? But yeah, that's quite funny, because Kai never did that. But then I don't think I ever ate at the same time every day. But Kai was usually just active in the evenings. But yeah, it's quite funny, and sometimes his movements actually hurt now. If he kicks me, it's like he's kicked and hit a nerve, because it sends like a sharp pain down my pelvis. Like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes his movements now, because he's bigger and there's going to be less room as he gets bigger, it does kind of hurt sometimes when he moves. But yeah, he is very active all day pretty much. And I'm going to ask the position that he's in when I see the midwife, because I'm just curious, because I've had, careful, oh no, because I've had extra pressure, I'm not sure if he's moved or not, but I do feel like he has. I hope he has anyway, because he's been breached for ages. So I know he's got a while yet till he's meant to come out, but the third trimester is obviously when they're meant to move into the right position and everything. And obviously she'll check my fundal height, because when I last had my fundal height checked at 24 weeks, I think it was. Can't remember when I last saw the midwife. Yeah, 24 weeks. I was measuring, or the baby was measuring 2 weeks behind. So I was meant to be measuring 24, as your fundal height should be that. But I was measuring 22, which he said was normal, but because you can be a few weeks here or there. But with Kai, it was always right on track. So I don't know if that means he's going to be smaller, because you're meant to have, as you have more kids, they're meant to get bigger. So I thought, well, maybe, I don't know, but I hope he's not smaller, because they're meant to be bigger. Not that I'm too happy about that, because obviously I'm the one pushing the baby out, but they are meant to be bigger as you have more, so I don't know about that, but I mean, she'll check my fundal height every time now, so yeah, but I'm going to ask about the position to find out what position he's in. But yeah, that's it really. So I'll do a quick belly shot and that'll be it. I'm going to have to shut the curtain, and yeah. So it's the front. I'm wearing my jeans, so you won't be able to see even if I move that up, but I mean I can. Excuse my bra. Good try. So it's like rounding out more now. All my stretch marks from Kai. These are all from Kai. These stretch marks. And yeah. Yeah, so I haven't really got any new stretch marks. Luckily, they're all just from Kai, because I did gain so much weight with Kai, which is why I'm so desperately trying not to gain loads of weight. So I am eating healthier, and I do the rule 80. I do the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time I eat good and 20% is bad, which is like the equivalent to a few biscuits or something. So if I want to have a few biscuits, I'll have a few biscuits. I'm not going to stop myself from eating them. I'm not like dieting, but I'm trying to eat healthier most of the time, basically. And the weekend I allow myself anything I like, just because the weekend is the weekend and Jake's over on the weekend. So if I want to have pizza or Diet Coke, I have it on the weekend, whereas during the week I won't. Yeah, but I think that's it anyways. This video is really long again, I've just realised. But next week my video will be up Thursday, because that's when I have the midwife. But I think that's it, I've covered most stuff. Yeah, that's all I think. So I will update next week. So yeah, bye.